What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. I've got the Gamo Swarm Magnum 22 pellet rifle out again today. I have also got the Magneto Speed, and I have got some 3-in-1 oil. I am going to try to diesel the pellets on this bad boy. You can look and read comments and try to find out what dieseling is, and people have all kinds of different opinions, whether it's actually combustion or just increased pressure or whatever. I really don't care. I just want to see, does it make a pellet go faster? So the Magneto Speed's a little tricky to hook up on this thing. I'm going to hook it up. I'll get a few readings, which I have another video where I had done some speed testing with this, so I can kind of compare. I'll probably only do 2 or 3 shots without dieseling the pellets, but just because I have some previous numbers from that video. But I'll get it hooked up, take just a couple shots, get a speed without dieseling the pellets. I've got 14 grain domed pellets that I'm going to be using, and then we'll diesel a few with this 3-in-1. What I'll do is just put 1 drop in the back of the pellet. I'm going to load these individually. To load this individually, you just break it, and when you pull up on that exposes it. You pull up on this, and that exposes the barrel right here where my pinky is. So I'm just going to individually load it. I'll stick a pellet in there, put a drop of 3-in-1 on it, close it, and fire. We'll see what we got. Let me get the Magneto Speed hooked up. We'll get rolling. Okay, got it set. So that was 909. And that's pretty well what I had the last time, right in the 900 range. So I'm only going to take one more. Okay, yeah, exactly the same. 909 feet per second, 2 shots. So that's a 0 standard deviation. All right, let's diesel it. Got my 3-in-1 oil. I'm going to manually put 1 drop in the back of the pellet. And that's harder to do than you would think, apparently. All right, here we go. First shot with the diesel pellet. Oh yeah, shoot. So we went from 909 to 995 with a 14 grain pellet. Let's go again. Second shot with the diesel pellet. Woo! Holy crap. 1,082. Wow. There may be a little buildup now because it's hard to just get that to drop in the back of the pellet. I'm not going to add any more 3-in-1. I'm going to take one more shot with just a pellet, and we'll see what we get. All right. Third shot. I dieseled the previous 2. I did not this one. Slowed back down a pinch, but still over our baseline. That was 969 feet per second. So I'm not going to diesel this one. So I bet the speed continues to go back down to normal. Not dieseled. Yeah, we're getting back down closer to normal. 919 was that one. So still a little bit above the baseline, but I guess it's just some of that residual 3-in-1. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take 5 shots, dieseling every one of them, and we'll track that and see what happens. 1,055. Woo! Man. 1,136. I may not diesel it again, because first off, I don't want to blow up my magneto speed. Secondly, this is my buddy Pete's Swarm Magnum, so I don't want to blow it up either. But dang, 1,136 feet per second. I'm not gonna diesel another one. Let me shoot another one with some of the residual in there, and we'll see what we get. Yeah, back down to 962. So we're still up there. Man. Different day. I ended the last test really unsatisfied because I wanted to try to do something to get more consistency. So what I've got my magneto speed out again. I've got it hooked up and got the 3-in-1 oil. But I've got a little dropper, and what I'm going to try to do, first I'm going to try just putting one drop, shoot it, one drop, shoot it. We'll test the speeds on that. And then I suspect maybe that we might have to do one with one drop, shoot it, put another one in, shoot it with no 3-in-1 oil, then do the 3-in-1 again, so like every other one. And we'll just see what gets us the most consistent speeds, if we can get a consistent speed at all. So the first one is going to be with the 3-in-1 oil. I've already shot it once. We're still getting right around that 900 range when we don't have the 3-in-1 in it. Okay, I just added enough to fill up the back of the pellet, basically one drop. Good Lord. 1,161. Jeez. I'm almost afraid to add more. I'll do that again, adding one drop. Okay, one drop. Okay, 1,090. So basically 100 feet per second less. So it didn't drive it up. Let me try again. Let me just do one drop again. All right, carefully did one drop. Okay. Better. 1,090 on the previous shot. 1,057 on that shot. So let's keep going with that. Let's try the one dropper again. All right, one drop. Jeez. 1,140. So, well, that's a little frustrating because now it's going to be pointless because I had two really consistent, and now that one's jumped up like crazy again. All right, let's try alternating. So the last one had the 3-in-1 in it. Let me shoot one now without the 3-in-1. And that was right back down to 918, which is one of the readings I had earlier when I didn't use the 3-in-1. Okay, so we're literally back to where we started, 918. I'll put a drop again. Okay, here we go. 1,108. That's another very random one. We've had the other day we had 1,020. We had 1,057, 1,140, 1,108, 1,161, 1,090, just all over the place. Alright, so let's see. So I said I was going to alternate, so let's try another dry one now and see if we're anywhere close to either that number or the 918. Okay, last one had 3 and 1. This one does not. 936. Pulled it back down some. Let's diesel another one. Okay, this one's diesel. $1,132. I don't know. I'll put all the numbers on the screen so you can see them all. There's no consistency, even using a dropper. So, do you get faster shots when you diesel? Absolutely. You get significantly faster. Sometimes, I'm averaging around 900 to 918 without it, and we got as high as 1,161. So, that's a dang significant increase. But the problem is, it never stays the same. It never stays anywhere close to the same. Like, they're always 20 to 30 feet per second faster. And obviously that wouldn't be terrible. That's pretty bad. But it wouldn't be terrible if it stayed consistently that. But, you've got one that's 1,161, and then you got 1,108, and then you got 1,036. I mean, it's just everywhere. So, yep, you get faster shots, but your accuracy, I don't know what you could do, and I've not watched other people's videos doing this on YouTube, admittedly. Maybe somebody's figured it out. I don't know how much more meticulous you could get than using the dropper, literally using a dropper like I'm using, one drop at a time. I mean, that seems pretty consistent, but still no good. So, another thing to think about that is you're single loading it. I guess you could single load at your house and then sometime later shoot. I have to feel like the oil's going to leak out, so you might get some performance, but probably not as much as when you had initially put it in there. Again, a bunch of variables going into how fast it's actually going to shoot, so it's going to be really hard to have an accurate zero. So is dieseling cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool to say that I beefed this thing up 200 feet per second, but it is not accurate at all. So I will not be doing it. If you find a consistent way to do it, or if you had different results than what I did, please let me know in the comments. But I think I gave it a pretty good go. Appreciate you guys for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't already, check out all of our playlists on the channel. We got a ton of other videos, all kinds of other content, different topics, hunts, gun reviews, all kinds of stuff. So be sure to check out the channel, subscribe, become a part of the Hunt, Shoot, Live team. As always, God bless you. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time.